It worked. It worked.
Get away from the speaker.
I shouldn't speak up. Marcel, should we do a sound check? Is it okay now for you? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, welcome everybody to this beautiful day again. Welcome to my home. I see again many new faces here, and the question that I always ask is when we start a new concert here, who are the ones who are here for the first time, the newcomers? Virgins. Called virgins. I would say it's about 50%. Yeah. So very warm welcome to all of you. Glad that you found the way here into the middle of nowhere of nature. And yeah, let's get started here. So it's Marcel. Hello. Maybe I should speak up now. Okay, no, it's working. It's the last concert for this season. We had 4 concerts already here in the Songbird Amphitheater, and we started in February. And even in February, we had wonderful weather. So we are really lucky. And then we had 3 more jazz concerts throughout the summer season, which were all amazing. And we had many people here. Today, we are also sold out. We have 100 places here, and I always give us a little bit more, like 110. Because there's always a no-show rate. But today I think we are, I would say 100 people here, which is absolutely amazing. So welcome again to my home, to my Casa Bella Vista and to my Songbird Amphitheater here. One question that I had, or always have actually, has this been existing here already when you bought the house? And I say no, of course not. There was a very bad wall here, so we actually built a completely new wall, and then we started to continue on the same level. As you can see there, the wall would have been something in the height of this here. And I thought that's just too high, so we need to do something. And the idea was then to break this up a little bit and go step-by-step approach, and then in a circle, and then the idea of an amphitheater was born. And that's the reason why I'm sitting here so nicely now and cozy, and we can have really nice concerts, I think. So today we have a wonderful harpist here, Danielle Riegel. She's from the Netherlands. And she plays beautiful harp music. Some of you may have heard already how she's playing. Today we have her playing in the first half some neo-classic music, film music. You probably will know some of those pieces. After that, we have a half hour or maybe 45 minutes break. We always like to have a longer break here because you see the name tags here. And this is also very important because I also want to socialize. It's not only a music event, it's also kind of a socializing event here. That's the reason why you come a little bit earlier, you have the break, and maybe even for those of you who want to stay a little bit longer after the break, it's easy and possible, and you can just walk around and meet really nice people. So in the second half, I think Danielle, she will play more, wow. Did you hit anybody? In the second half, she will play more romantic songs, love songs, pop songs, and also jazz music. And I'm really curious how that goes, because I've never seen anybody playing jazz music on this instrument. So we'll see. Some logistic things. We only have 1 toilet. That was actually a problem from the beginning when we started here this year. With Alison Morris, she gave the first concert, and I said, Alison, we can't do this. We have just 1 toilet. And she said, yes, we can do this. We find a solution. And the solution is that the toilet is on that side of the house, between the bougainvilleas, where the red door is. And it's actually only for the ladies. They turn right, and the men, you can go into nature to the left. Okay? Guys, I'm sorry for that. And then another thing I should mention is I'm also on YouTube, and we have also a live stream. Hello everybody there in the world. This will be the last concert for this year, but we will have more concerts next year. Stay tuned. So, with that, enough words. Enjoy the show with Danielle and give a warm applause to Danielle. Where is she? The floor is yours.
that. So, welcome everybody. It's really amazing to see so many of you here, old friends and new people. And we're so blessed on this gorgeous day here. I mean, last week it was raining, next week apparently it's gonna rain, but today is just like perfect weather for a concert like this. Except the harp doesn't like it too much because it's just been here for maybe 10 minutes and it's already untuned. So you'll see me tune the strings every now and then in between of the pieces, so I can give you a nice sound at least. Yeah, welcome everybody here. It's really so nice to be here in this stunning location that Ralph built. And it's so wonderful to have something like this here in the Algarve, where there are not so many concert halls. So we have to help ourselves with speakers and everything, something I'm not so familiar with. But I hope the sound is okay also in the back, that everybody can hear me well. Super, I'm glad to hear that. We got them just this morning, we two rents, and had a sound check before, but it's always different with people sitting that absorb the sound. So yeah, as Ralph said, I try to make the program as varied as possible so that everybody hopefully can listen to some music that they like. So before the break, it's going to be a little bit more introspective music, like the previous piece I played from Einaudi. I also play some music from Jan Thiersen and Jeruma. I will explain a little bit about every song before I play them. And then after the break, there will be some more passionate Latin American songs and some jazz standard, as Ralph announced, and some pop songs that I especially learned for this occasion. So the first piece was from Einaudi, and Einaudi is an Italian composer that started off as a classical composer in the contemporary scene, so very atonal and very modern sounding, but it wasn't what he liked himself. So he started incorporating pop music and other influences into his music, and the melodies became more and more simple and more beautiful actually. And one of the elements of his music is the repetition. So he repeats a lot these arpeggio-like, these broken chords, which can bring you into a little bit of a meditative or trance state even. So it's very relaxing music. So I hope you're not all going to fall asleep with the sun on with this relaxing music. But if you do enjoy it, then you probably need that now. That's fine as well. But I'll try to add a little bit of dynamics and drama and emotions into it as well. For example, the next piece is called Ultramare, and it means beyond the seas or overseas. And it's a bit like a boat trip on the seas. So we have the really peaceful and calm waves and sea. And we have some more dramatic, wilder sea. And in this piece, he uses actually a lot of drama, a lot of harmony, and a lot of dynamics to create a little bit more dramatic effect than usually in his pieces. So I'm going to tune the harp a little bit, and then I'll play Ultramare for you. piece is called Primavera. And what I hear in this piece is that it starts a little bit melancholic, which is kind of true for all of his pieces. But this piece is in the beginning melancholic, but then there comes this kind of excitement, like when we come from the winter and we feel still a little bit dark, and then there comes this excitement when spring is coming. And in the end, it feels like it's really opening up, and there's this feeling of rebirth and renewal when spring is really blossoming. So did I say how it was called? Primavera, meaning spring. will play three maybe slightly shorter pieces of Einaudi. That will be the end of Einaudi, I promise. It is my favorite composer at the moment. The first one is Nefeli, and this is a Greek nymph. It also means cloud. And it's actually inspired by a little girl from very good friends of Einaudi that was so alive and vivid. And he wrote this very light-hearted piece about her. Second, now I have to choose which I'm going to play first. I think I'll play first Nuvole Bianchi. By the way, this one and Primavera, the one I just played, you might recognize from this beautiful movie Les Intouchables that was out some years ago, French movie. So Nuvole Bianchi is means white clouds. And it's kind of this feeling when you're looking at the clouds and you're getting all these memories and you're seeing all these shapes in them, and it alternates a lot between major and minor. So there's these happy memories and there's these sad memories. And there's also this feeling a little bit of floating by, again, all of these arpeggios that are being repeated. And then I will play last, I think, I giorni, which means the days. And this piece is more about all the little moments in life that we tend to forget or just not be present, and that are worth to feel and to remember. So enjoy. So as promised, I also play something else than Aunaudi. But if you really liked it, stay tuned, stay connected, because I'm planning to record a CD with his music if he allows it. Because he keeps everything very strongly in his own hands, and he recorded most of his music himself on the piano. But I think it sounds gorgeous on the harp, so I hope he will give permission. But it's kind of like an audition. You have to send your biography and your motivation and send lots of video clips and recordings. So hopefully this recording will help him decide that I can make the CD. But now I will play some film music as well. It's music from the movie Amélie, which is a gorgeous French movie that most of you probably know, but for those who don't, it's about a girl named Amélie. And she's an angel. She has such a pure, innocent heart, and all she wants is to make the life of the people around her better and happier. But she's very, very timid. But she has this childlike innocence to see all the wonders and magic of life. And she writes, for example, little notes that she hides places in the city for people to find and read. And yeah, she just creates a little bit of sparkle and magic in daily life. So I will first play Comptine de notre été, d'été from Jan Tiersen, and then La Valse d'Amélie. first half. I think we can all need a break. I do. Two little pieces by Jeruma. The first one is very well known. It's called River Flows. It's used for all kinds of commercials and movies as well, I think. And then I end, it's by the way, a love song. It's about a young man, Yuruma, who was in love. So it's a very, there's all these kind of different emotions that come up when you're in love, but in a very simple, a little bit innocent way as well. And then I end with a song called Maybe. And this one is about all of these questions that we ask ourselves when we want to please someone. And should I do this? Or should I give her flowers or chocolate? Or should I talk or not talk? And what should I do? So there's a little doubt. And then we'll have a nice break. And after the break, it will be a very different program. And I'll show you a lot more upbeat and other things that the harp is capable of.
Wow, I'm really touched, I have to say. Thank you so much, Danielle. That was absolutely amazing. So I don't know how about you, but I really felt a special vibe and energy here. And compared to the jazz concerts, it's completely different. And I have never heard so much silence during the music. It's really, really amazing. So thank you so much, Danielle. This was truly heart-touching. Thank you. So now we have a break, and you know we are also here for socializing. That's the reason why you have the name tags. So enjoy the time in the break now. Just wander around, walk around, go to the boathouse. Be careful, don't fall down. It's still a construction site. You can even go up. It's a fantastic view now on the boathouse, on the rooftop, or we call it the air. And then I would say we're gonna meet here back at 18 at 6 p.m. Okay, and then we start with the second half. Okay, enjoy.
Yes, dear.
Can you help me, please?
Well, I'm actually busy right now. Yes, I can.
So I need to bring this to what we're going to do this way?
Now this is very welcome.
We have a break. I'm going to continue now. Let's see where I put you.
That will be much better. No, this is fine. This is fine. As long as I can. Thank you. But it's also I have to be able to get up. And
So start putting you here.
if I stay still too long, I've got compression on my spine. So this is great.
No, just show you the nice view right now. Danielle will come in a second. Okay, let's continue. Part 2. So. Marcel, unmute.
Maybe Deborah can go to her seat.
Hello? Oh, okay, fantastic. So, welcome to the second part, the more romantic part. We're still waiting for Danielle. But Marcel said that she will come in 2 minutes or so. So you can take your seats.
Oh, where's my bag?
Yeah, I was really sorry to interrupt the socializing now. It's such a wonderful atmosphere. I think this vibe and this energy here is totally different to what I have seen with the jazz concerts. I really, really like that, and I think I should ask Danielle if she can come back next year for another concert, right? Yeah, we are still planning for next year. We are scouting and looking for good music events here, and we're going to continue with this concert here. So my idea, for those of you who don't know, when I came here 3.5 years ago, I was not really planning what we see now. I was not thinking about the amphitheater at all.
A couple minutes late. There's a long queue.
But then, when you start transforming the casa, and it took me 2 years when I started in September 2021. The casa was finished, and then we started really here finishing also the amphitheater, and then the idea came really to use this also as a cultural hub here, hotspot for the Algarve, and we're going to continue. So what you have seen, the crazy project over there, the boathouse. So this was also something I did not imagine at all. It just evolved, kind of, with crazy meditative thinking. And we will have also, as an alternative place, hopefully next year, a venue on the rooftop of the boathouse. The nice thing there is that we can then go into the evening sun and have a concert on the rooftop with spectacular views and going into the sunset. And I think that's going to be also really, really amazing. And then in the kitchen, which is actually the boathouse there, that will be kind of a luxury kitchen for chefs. I really want to attract chefs here for high-class cooking workshops.
Great.
For some people, maybe we can do this kind of as an after-show event. Not for everybody, of course. It's just too small. But this is also something we are thinking about. And then also, you have seen maybe under the boathouse, we are going to build an adega, an old wine cellar. And this here is the growing vineyard here. The wine that we're going to make here is not for commercial purpose. It will just be for private use and to enjoy the process of wine making. And then, of course, we're going to generate. Is she there, Danielle? Yeah. Oh, she's ready. So then we continue. I can go for hours. So let's continue with amazing Danielle, and with the second part. Danielle, please, where are you? Come on. Oh, yes, great.
I gotta get a couple of these.
So enjoy. And now she's going to take us into the sunset, which is on the other side.
I do have nuts in the bag too. I think my printing is too loud.
So, welcome back. I hope you all had a nice break, something nice to drink and eat. So we're continuing with the second half with a very different program. I started with some Latin American music. The first one is, I think, if I remember well, Colombian composer who wrote Malagueña. I think he's not Colombian, he's some other Latin American country. But anyway, it's inspired on Malaga, the city of Malaga, and flamenco guitars, which you might have heard. And the second one was Bessa Wood Show, which I heard here. Very well known from, what's the name? Cesaria Evo. Evoa, right? Oh, I'm so bad with names. But you know it. So we're continuing with some jazz songs, as I promised, to learn for this vacation. So the first time will be Summertime, classic from Porgy and Bess from Gershwin. Then I will play Love from Nat King Cole. And the third song is called Takes Just the Two of Us. Something like this. Just the Two of Us by Milt Gabler, Bert Kemp. No, just the two of us. Well, anyway, it's from some Bill Withers. Yeah. Maybe you know. Yeah, okay. You know jazz better than me, so please bear with me. Yeah, I'll explain you something about what I'm doing here all the time, but you'll notice. I'll do it a lot in these songs, in these jazz songs. I'll explain later why. Instruments like this, with made of wood and strings of gut and carbon, they don't like temperature changes. So no matter how much I tune, it will untune a little. I'm just pulling the strings a little bit up, since they get a little bit lower from the heat. From the plucking. Thanks to Rolf, who said like, why don't you try some? Oh wait, this is saying thanks to Rolf, who said, why don't you try some jazz on the harp? I think it would sound amazing. And I was like, well, I don't know. That's going to be quite a challenge because, as you've noticed, I was quite busy, almost stressfully here. Well, I practiced it a lot. But does any of you have any idea what these are for? What I'm doing here?
Half tones?
Chromatics.
Yes, exactly.
Right, okay.
So I used to play the pedal harp in the orchestra and my solo career. But to Portugal, I brought this beautiful Celtic harp. And instead of making the half tones, so the half tones, it's like the black keys on the piano. Instead of making them with your feet, with the pedal harp, so you can just continue to play, here I have to do it by hand. So the hooks are actually just making the string lower or higher, so they're shortening it or lengthening it. So for example, this is a B. If I put it down, the string gets longer, and it's a B flat. Or this is a G. If I put the hook up, the string gets shorter, and it becomes a G sharp. So every chromatic you have to do by hand. And this jazz music is pretty chromatic. So I'm like frantically trying to get all the chromatics here, which is not very relaxed playing, but I have to say it's really fun as well. I really enjoyed playing jazz music. Thank you. It's nice, the rhythm. I love that. We'll stay a little bit in the jazz style here with a song called You've Got a Friend by Carole King. And I want to dedicate this to my beautiful friends that are here and that have supported me so much in this past year, and with whom I've celebrated beautiful moments, and we've cried, we've laughed, and it's just so fantastic. Especially you all might know that if you come to a new country where you're without family or friends, and then to meet new people and they become good friends and they're just always there for you, for the smiles and the tears, the laughs and the crying. So yeah, maybe you all have a friend like that, or would wish a friend like that. So take them into your thoughts, into your heart, and yeah, maybe we can all dedicate this song to a beautiful friend. So the next song. So the next song is about women, about all of our contradictories, about all our beautiful features and all our strange features we have. And it's a song by Billy Joel. She's always a woman to me, and I think the lyrics are so beautiful, like how he describes how women have so many different aspects, right? And sometimes it's difficult to follow them, even for ourselves. But we also bring color to life. So this is an ode to women. So next song you all know as well, I think. It's called True Colors by Cyndi Lauper. And yeah, for me it's really a celebration about all the colors we all have inside and our uniqueness, and about daring to live your life as a colorful being and not hide behind a mask or be ashamed of your uniqueness. The next song is written by John Lennon for his then, or still his wife, I think. And it's about how when you grow in love together, how you love every part of each other, even the parts that are sometimes difficult to love, but that's what true love is about, right? So it's called All of Me, and I want to dedicate it to my wonderful husband, Marcel, who is doing so much behind the screen. He's like, oh no! He's been driving me yesterday to another concert doing the sound there. I wasn't happy with the sound, so he could manage to get much better speakers for me last night, this morning. Drove all the way to get them, and then here doing the sound again. So he's and doing all of my management, so he's amazing. And I love all of him. is called Angel, and it's words and music written by Sarah McLachlan. And she wrote it for a musician, a band member. As I said, I'm bad with names, I forgot the name. But anyway, he died of an overdose. So yeah, this song Angel is about having to deal with the loss and with somebody going to the other squares. So yeah, if you have somebody that you love and that's there, then take it in your heart for this next song. The last song I've planned for tonight. It's starting to get dark, chilly. And it's a song by James Blunt, and it's called You're Beautiful. Apparently he wrote it for a woman he saw on the subway. But I want to invite you to sing it to yourself, because we're all beautiful inside, and sometimes we forget it, and sometimes we're our hardest critics, but we're all beautiful human beings. So let's dedicate this song to ourselves.
Can I just a word? I mean, that was really absolutely amazing. Danielle, I never thought that a harp concert could be like this. I mean, for me, it was the first one in my life, but I think this is definitely not the last one. So thank you so much for your beautiful music, your beautiful words, and your beautiful human being. So wonderful. Will you give one more, Daniel? Is it possible?
I don't know.
No mic.
Since I haven't played any original harp songs for you, I will play a little harp piece for you. That is, because all of the pieces were for piano or orchestra or singer. So this is a real little harp.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marcel. Without Marcel, we wouldn't have this beautiful music here today. And also, yes, thank you all for coming. It's such a pleasure to see all these happy faces here. That makes everybody happy, I think, especially me. So let's share beautiful moments of life, not only now, but also next year. So stay tuned. There will be more next year. Stay on the YouTube channel. And if you want, you can just hang around a little bit more here and then just go home whenever you like. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.
Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you all.
Nothing.
It was fantastic. What a concept.
Okay, my dear friends, that was the show. It was really, really amazing. So thank you all, for those who are still on the live stream, for joining the show. And there will be more, as you have heard. So, bye-bye. Ciao.